The Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes. A rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are... The Buckeyes will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense will come out first. As the song goes, the Buckeyes like to fight that team across the field and show them Ohio's here. Penn State was painfully aware of that the last time these two faced off.
Yeah, and then you have the snarky media and everybody talking about it. This is what Ohio State does. They always beat Penn State. They beat them bad. They embarrassed them. I hope Penn State's ticked off and ready to roll.
There are a lot of guys on Ohio State that got a few extra helmet stickers the last time these guys played because they were making plays all over the field. Penn State's best players have got to play better in this one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Finds a tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Bean. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Caught near the sticks, it's Jones. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. The play action fake. And they're not on the same page there. Here they come facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Oh, he makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Well, just Just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Galladay. Pocket breaking down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from Pater. Now it's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCF.
Off-play action on 1st down.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll go to the sneak. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick release by the QB. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. First play of the period, first down here. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Jones. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. To the air, it's Galladay. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 10, he 4 wide out set, trips right. Quick completion to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. He's got an open man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Punts it out of the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got his man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it, just didn't whip the thing all the way in. Here this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Release to the back. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, and watch out. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Quarterback running on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to UCF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. It's Galladay. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Still 2 quarters to go in this incredible regional showdown between 2 of the winningest programs in football.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Back to pass. It's Galladay. Makes the grab. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Bean. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Got his man quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give on the counter. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He leaves it with his back. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Using the quick game.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for a man, it's Galladay. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. You can hear the roar all the way to Mountain Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Gets open down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run the screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Wilkins. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. Now a two-possession game at 24-13. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jones.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Pulls and fires complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's got it on the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Galladay. Complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to throw again. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Under fire. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And it now feels like game over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this thing.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Red pass, it's complete. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter, but now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
The Nittany Lions now try to cash in on this big opportunity created by the defense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. And you think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Fires deep on the run. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They want to throw it. He's got it on the run. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.